Success is not the moment everyone sees. It is everything you did when nobody was watching. People see the promotion, the money, the body, the business, the transformation, and they call it success. But they don't see the lifestyle that created it. They don't see the mornings you got up when you were tired, the nights you kept working when nobody cared, the hours you spent learning while everyone else was distracted. Success isn't an event. It's a lifestyle. And if you want the results, you have to become the person whose daily habits produce them. Think about a soldier. He doesn't become dangerous on the battlefield. The battlefield reveals what he built during training. The discipline was built when nobody was watching. The preparation happened long before the moment that mattered. Your life works the same way. The moment of success is simply the scoreboard. The real game is everything you do before it. That's why waiting for motivation is a mistake. Motivation is temporary. Habits remain when motivation disappears. You might wake up inspired on Monday. But what happens on Thursday? When you're tired? When nobody is checking? That's where your habits take over. Your daily life eventually reflects your daily behaviors. If your life is chaotic, your results will eventually reflect that chaos. If your life is disciplined, your results eventually begin to reflect that discipline. It starts with small things. Your alarm, your food, your training, your work, your screen time, your sleep. None of these decisions look important alone. But your life is built through repetition. One bad choice doesn't destroy you. One good choice doesn't transform you. But repeated choices create patterns. Patterns create habits. Habits create identity. And identity shapes your future. So stop asking, what do successful people do? Start asking, what does the person I want to become do every day? Because you cannot build a powerful future while protecting the habits that keep you weak. You want confidence? Keep promises to yourself. You want discipline? Do difficult things consistently. You want knowledge? Read. Study. Practice. You want a stronger body? Train when you don't feel like training. The lifestyle comes first. The result comes later. Think about a mountain. Nobody reaches the summit in one giant leap. It's thousands of steps. Some are exciting. Most are ordinary. But every step moves you higher. Successful people understand this. They respect boring repetition. They don't need every day to feel exciting. They understand that mastery is often boring. The same workout. The same routine. The same craft. Again. And again. And again. While everyone else searches for shortcuts, they're quietly stacking another day. That's why consistency becomes an unfair advantage. You don't have to be the most talented person in the room. You just have to be willing to stay in the game longer. Most people quit when the excitement disappears. They want results before they've built the habits capable of producing them. They want the harvest without planting. They want the fire without feeding it. But life doesn't work that way. You plant. You water. You wait. You repeat. Then eventually, something grows. And when it does, people will think it happened suddenly. They'll see the body, not the years of training. They'll see the business, not the nights of failure. They'll see the confidence, not the thousands of uncomfortable moments. They'll see the success, not the lifestyle behind it. You're looking at the fruit while ignoring the roots. Build the roots, and your environment matters. If you surround yourself with people who normalize laziness, excuses, and distraction, those behaviors start feeling normal. But surround yourself with people who value discipline, growth, and action. Your standards rise. Protect your environment. Protect your attention. Because whatever you repeatedly consume eventually influences what you repeatedly do. Your phone can become a tool, or it can become a cage. Choose carefully and learn to love the process. Because if you only love the destination, most of the journey will feel like punishment. There will be thousands of ordinary days between where you are and where you want to be. Respect those days. The quiet mornings, the boring workouts, the small improvements, the failures, the repetition. Those aren't obstacles to success. They are success. The lifestyle is the process. The result is simply what the process produces. So stop waiting for the big moment. Stop thinking your life will suddenly change when you get the promotion, when you make the money, when you reach the goal. Build the lifestyle now. Become disciplined before you have the result. Become focused before you have the reward. Become consistent before anyone applauds. Because when your habits change, your direction changes. And when your direction changes, your destination eventually changes with it. You don't need to become a completely different person tomorrow. You need to win today. Wake up. Do the work. Train. Learn. Protect your time. Keep your promises. Then do it again tomorrow. And again. This is how ordinary people become extraordinary. Not through one incredible event. Through thousands of ordinary actions performed with extraordinary consistency. One day, you will look back, and you'll realize the success wasn't created on the day you finally achieved the goal. It was created on all the days you could have quit, but didn't. It was created when nobody was watching, when there was no applause, when you were tired, when you were bored, when you had every excuse to stop, and you still showed up. That is the lifestyle. That is the difference. Success isn't something you chase once. It's something you build into the way you live. So don't ask yourself whether you can become successful. Ask yourself whether you're willing to live like the person who eventually will. Your habits are casting votes every single day for the person you will become. Make sure you're voting for the right one. Build the habits. Build the discipline. Build the lifestyle. And eventually, the results won't feel like a miracle. They'll feel inevitable. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. My habits will build my success. So that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will build the lifestyle, discipline, and habits that make your success inevitable.